do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Matt Davidson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Wellington Castillo would be next. Ground ball foul down the left side. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. White Sox leave 1. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A Windy City showdown on MLB Network. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding in, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Thompson ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Garcia coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
fielder, Kyle
Now at the
Schwarber.
plate, Kyle Schwarber looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Here's a high pop-up. Davidson is there. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Hitting on for the White Sox, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Ready now for the White Sox, Daniel Palka. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Palka is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder number 32.
Trace Thompson digs in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. 1-2 to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And the breaking ball stays outside. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. Five-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
In now, Chris Jimenez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
One that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Javier Baez, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Montgomery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. To 2-2 now. Jimenez is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Coming to the plate now, Lucas Giolito. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Up next for Chicago, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Moncada has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Ball 2 now. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. The 3-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it's out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
In now, Jason Hayward. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one just missed outside. Happ, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And it's fouled away. Castillo is over to take a look. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Matt Davidson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Davidson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Trace Thompson digs in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes, and another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Moncada is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. White Sox on top, 2-1. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Now to the plate, Chris Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. So a full count now. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding into the box, Mike Montgomery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and there were 2 down. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zobrist is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. Baez at second with 2 down. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Lucas Giolito. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Ground ball right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are two away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is foul right side. The next 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail 3-2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Fastball called for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Happ on at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Curveball that time, not even close. Two and 0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High pop-up. Abreu is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Davidson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Brian Dunsing takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Ryan Dunsing.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he got him.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit in the air to left. Schwarber is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Number 18.
Now in the box, Daniel Palka. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to shallow center. Happ ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Bruce Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Bruce Rondon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Rizzo.
From the stretch. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Chris Jimenez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. One out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the third out. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Trace Thompson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher number 40, Bruce.
Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 38, Omar Narvaez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Luis Avilan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Avila.
Albert Almora is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Albert Almora.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Almora gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. At the plate, Ian Happ 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Rick Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, ball one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A wave and a miss. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. Zobrist is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Right side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
At the count 0-2.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Chris Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Brendan Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brendan Morrow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Ready now, Wellington Castillo. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Daniel Palka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mike Montgomery notches his third win of the year. Brandon Morrow records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
It's Monday morning. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 1-0. The Reds had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 3-2. The Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. David Price got his second W of the season, helping lead the way for the Red Sox over the A's 5-2. Cody Anderson grabbed his second win of the year as the Indians took care of Detroit 4-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Nathan Eovaldi got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 3-1. The Astros starting pitcher, number 43, got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.